Have you ever wondered what's really happening on your child's screen? Some online challenges seem harmless, but others can be life-threatening and scary. Let's talk about it as candidly as possible, okay? The bottom line, we need to keep our kids safe. Good evening. I normally say good day, but it's a beautiful evening. And welcome back to the Family Cyber Tips Daily, okay? Where on Tuesdays, we look at tech and parenting. We'll discuss how to protect our kids from harmful internet trends and ensure that they make safe choices online. This is so crucial. I know I seem to be smiling, but it's not fun for many parents, and we've got to be sensitive to that. But the bottom line is that things are really bad if you're not involved, okay? So let's look at what the online challenges are and why they're risky. Kids generally love trends. It makes them feel included. Some challenges that we have seen are fun. Example, dance challenges or pour water on your body challenges, freeze, don't move challenges, you know? Some of them are fun, but others are extremely risky. Like some that I've seen, and I hope kids underage haven't seen, dangerous stunts, you know, choking games, or even social media dares. And these things are not things that we should take lightly, okay? The danger, peer pressure, plus social media equals risk behaviors. An example of that will be the blackout challenge. I'm sure most of you, well, some of you may have seen it. It led to serious injuries and deaths among children. And this is a research fact. Studies show that kids often participate in risky challenges due to peer influence and fear of missing out, the FOMO syndrome. You know, it really isn't something that we can take lightly. These are serious issues that border on mental health challenges, you know? And I'm looking at, and I said I was going to do this. I'm looking at some comments. At some point, I'll let you all know. That's a comment from someone online there. Thanks for this stream. You are inspirational. Thank you so much. Those are the sort of things that I'll love to hear, and that's the sort of engagement I'm looking for. Okay, let's get back to the challenge before us. So how exactly do we talk to our kids about online challenges? You know, I've inspired us long enough that we've got to be involved with our young ones. We've got to go on this journey with them. It's so easy for us to take our eye off the ball, and these things truly get, messy. There's no way you're hands-on that, you won't see your child rehearsing, these things. So we've got to have discussions with our kids about online challenges. It's a no-brainer. The first step would be to create a judgment-free zone. And I give categories to these things or headings. The whole idea is memorizing, so and you have something jotted down that you can, go back and check how you're doing. Kids are more likely to open up when they feel safe. If they're going to be judged, if they're going to be told off, they're not going to come to you, okay? So have a judgment-free environment or zone. And ask open-ended questions, not the yes and no that gives no detail. ask questions that prompt or force your young one to be more elaborate, and you'll get to hear things from them that you may not have known. So open-ended questions are a huge recommendation. All right. It would be nice that you, as part of the engagement that I'm making boast of, it's quite possible that you've heard of some online challenges lately. Please put them in the comments and let us, gather as much intelligence, as they say, so that we can guard against them. And the challenges that you found, what were your thoughts? What did you think about them? It's really important. And these are the sort of questions that we'll pose to our young ones. Engage them and ask them, have you heard of that challenge? Let's just try and see what they come up with. Get their view on things, Unless this is what the hands-on thing helps parents achieve. Openness, comfort. The child is comfortable speaking to you. Keep the conversation natural. Avoid sounding like it's an interrogation. Kids don't like that, okay? Another step will be to teach them about risks. You may think your kids are streetwise or they're risk, savvy. They may not have a clue. They're innocent angels that just want to, have fun, but they don't really understand the risks. Explain how some challenges can cause serious harm or legal consequences. If you can, share real-life examples of dangers from viral challenges. Watch it with them, and see how they react. You will know, you're the parent. You love them more than anybody can ever do. By God. So it's important, really important that you teach them about risk. Another step will be to encourage critical thinking. This has become a highlight of this platform. Our kids have to think on their own and think critically. Teach them to question trends. What's the point of this trend? What's the point of that trend? Would you do this if no one was watching? The sort of questions you will pose to them. What could go wrong? Make sure you're engaging them, all right? It is really, 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 I'm looking at the comments. Anytime I look away, I'm looking at the comments, all right? Another step will be to monitor and guide, all right? Check their online activity without invading their privacy. Use parental controls and safety tools to filter dangerous content. Help them along. The kids just want to engage online and they don't want any filters. They don't want any, limitations. But if they're not going to take care of themselves, you can step in as a hands-on dad or mom. Encourage healthy digital habits. Less time on social media, definitely. And more time with real-life activities. Okay? These are things that are practical, they're easy to do, and that's why we are always presenting them in that, format, so that they're easily digestible. All right? We don't want to make it complicated so that you don't take a complicated approach with your young one. Simple. Okay? So these things are really important. Now we're going to look at a third area, and that's protection. Needless to say, we need to think and talk about how to protect our kids from these dangerous online trends, okay? And these are not things that you set, you don't do it lightly. You go in, full on, because if you take your eye off the ball, the result could be tragic. Set clear rules in the home. And extra, make online safety part of household rules and non-negotiable. Okay, the rules are clear, they're not bogus. Make sure there's that discussion. We've talked about pausing and thinking. Teach it. Drum it in if you have to. You know, before any of your kids, anyone in the family for that matter, joins a challenge, ask the crucial question, is it safe? Would I do this in front of my parents? Can you see where I'm going with this? Okay? This will help them. It will help your family stay safe from these dangerous trends. Okay? Follow trusted resources. Websites like Common Sense Media can help parents stay updated on trends. I'll place the link to Common Sense Media. I've done it before, but I'll do it again in the description of this video once we're done. All right? Help parents stay updated on trends. So there are viral trends going on. You go to Common Sense Media, it's sure gonna be there. And usually they put it up there because they're dangerous, and kids being kids, they may take it on. So you are in the know and you can ask informed questions. Okay? Now, I know that the premise or the ethos of this platform is children's safety, kids' safety. Parents get to go on these challenges too. So you've got to, as a parent, no matter how young you think you are, you've got to model safe behavior. All right? Show responsible online use yourself. Yes, you, dad, mom, caregiver. You've got to model safe behavior. You know, I'm not going to go into that monkey do, monkey say, monkey do, whatever it is. I always get it wrong. But seriously, model safe behavior. Lead by example. Now, it's quite possible that your child has already participated in a risky challenge. The trick or the advice and the recommendation from this platform is, as a parent and caregiver, stay calm. You know, cool down. Stay calm and open the conversation. Discuss with your young one why they did it and how they can make better choices. You've got to set healthy boundaries moving forward. The staying calm thing, yes, it's easy for me to say. I know it's not easy, but as a principle, you know, panicking and being hysterical never helps the situation. You are the parent. I pray that God will give you the wisdom and the calmness to keep things together, because you already have a child who is in a situation. An adult has to be in that room. And so staying calm helps you fulfill that divine right of ushering or making things chill. It's a God-given duty, and we must, you know, carry it out the best way possible. And staying calm would definitely be a huge tick. Okay? I said that we can't take it lightly. You know, at times, the best way to handle, you know, situations like this or topics like this is to just take it easy, you know? The thing is, the internet is not going away. And so if we lose the plot early on, we won't have energy to see our kids' journey on the internet through, all right? It's not going away. You can't ban the internet. But as parents, we can equip our kids with the wisdom to navigate it safely. And that's what we're about, helping you along that journey, all right? So please keep the conversation going, because when kids feel heard, they are more likely to make safer choices. I always covet your engagement. What are your thoughts on online challenges in addition to the earlier one I told you to answer? Have you had a conversation with your kids about them? Please drop a comment after the broadcast, now even if you want to. But please, I really, really covet the engagement. It helps this video, helps this podcast more than you know, you know? Subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already. We are 988. We have 12 to go to 1K. Slow down a bit. Help me, help the platform, get over the line. Please, if you like the video, like it. That's the thumbs up, not the other one. And share it with your friends and family for more focused cyber tips. Okay? I've been your host, Lawrence Idem. Until tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. God bless and goodbye.